back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. Just before we get into today's video, I wanted to say a quick word about Jasper. Just a horrific situation happening there. The wildfire has ripped through that beautiful town, and it's just heartbreaking to see. Jasper is very dear to my heart. I have a lot of family memories there growing up. My wife and I loved visiting there, and I just hope they're able to save at least a small part of it. Obviously, a lot of rebuilding is going to need to take place, but my heart definitely goes out to all the people who have lost their homes, people who have lost their businesses. Just feel for the wildlife in the area too. It's just a horrific situation all around, and I just hope the amazing team of firefighters that are there can, like I said, save some small part of that town. And big shout out to them and to the reporters there giving us the news. Like I said, just a horrific situation, and my heart and my thoughts are with the people of Jasper and the surrounding area, and I hope a small part of your town can be saved and in the future it can be rebuilt. Getting back into hockey, obviously the big news yesterday, Stan Bowman coming on as the Edmonton Oilers general manager and executive vice president of hockey operations. He had a press conference yesterday with Oilers CEO Jeff Jackson where they answered all the big questions. I liked a lot of Stan Bowman's answers. He's clearly put in the time, spoke to the right people, made the apologies. It's going to be a very polarizing decision. It is a very polarizing decision by the Edmonton Oilers management bringing in Stan Bowman for this role, but we are where we are, so let's see what Stan Bowman can do. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, he's got a checkered past. Aside from all the scandal, I didn't really like his hockey record with the Chicago Blackhawks closing out his tenure there. But, like I said, we are where we are. Stan Bowman is the Edmonton Oilers general manager here, and Oilers insider Bob Stauffer mentioned it's probably a 5 to 6 year contract. He didn't put any specific terms on there, but he did say Stan Bowman is locked in for quite a while. Ken Holland got a 5-year contract, so I imagine it's probably a 5-year contract as well for Stan Bowman. As I mentioned, I liked a lot of his answers in the press conference yesterday. He made it clear that Leon Draisaitl is the Edmonton Oilers and his top priority. Bob Stauffer mentioned on Oilers Now yesterday, don't be surprised if we get a Leon Draisaitl extension coming in very soon. We know the Stan Bowman hiring is very polarizing in the fan base. A lot of people are upset with it. If the Oilers were to get Leon Draisaitl signed very soon, it's obviously amazing for them, but it also changes the narrative in the media. We go from everybody talking about Stan Bowman to everybody talking about Leon Draisaitl and what an amazing thing it is that he's with the Edmonton Oilers, hopefully long term. There's been talk lately that it's only possibly like a 4 or 5 year deal for Leon Draisaitl. Obviously, I'm hoping for the max term 8-year deal. Stan Bowman did mention in the press conference yesterday that he wants Leon Draisaitl to be an Oiler for life, so the Oilers are clearly going to go as long-term as they possibly can, so we'll see what happens there. The Oilers are going to be working as a group, so all the amazing work that Jeff Jackson has done this summer, I think, will continue. He's going to be working with Stan Bowman on the big contracts. They're going to talk trades together, so everyone who's worried that Stan Bowman is going to completely ruin the team, Jeff Jackson, who has done an amazing job to this point, will be watching and working with him, so I'm not too worried about that, but don't be surprised if we do have a Leon Draisaitl extension sooner rather than later here. I think the Oilers will be looking to change the narrative, and obviously we all want Leon Draisaitl locked in and that to be put to bed. For the Oilers, 2 remaining restricted free agents, Philip Broberg and Dylan Holloway. Bob Stauffer did mention the other day that he's expecting those deals to get done around the Hlinka Gretzky tournament happening in August. That's happening from August 5th to 10th at Rogers Place, so that's kind of a timeline that Bob Stauffer gave that he believes when those deals will get done, so we may not have to wait too much longer for Philip Broberg or Dylan Holloway either. I'm guessing 2-year deals for both of those guys in between 1 to 1.5 million. So we're getting closer to a completed roster here, guys, but we'll have to find out what's happening with Evander Kane. Should have that answer in a few weeks as well, so for now, let me know your thoughts on Stan Bowman. Did they change it all after yesterday's press conference? You've had some time to think about it. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.